Hi there, Nicholas Iannitti, San Diego Real Estate Investments. You know what, San Diego, we have an incredibly competitive market right now, and I have clients come to me all the time and say, you know what, Nick, how can I stand out from a crowd of buyers? It's an actual great question, and I actually spend a lot of time educating people on just that very question right there. What I typically do is I sit buyers down for an actual strategy session, and I educate them on 5 key ways to actually strengthen their offer and how to actually properly use the residential purchase agreement here in California. A little bit of that, though, is a little too technical for this short video, so today I just want to kind of give you a couple of quick little tips here when the offer actually goes out, and the best part is they really don't cost anything. So number one is, have all your supporting documentation with your offer. It seems like common sense, but you'd be surprised how many offers we receive that don't have these items. So, if you're financing, you absolutely want to have your letter of pre-approval. You want to have your proof of funds. If your situation warrants it, an acceptance or offer letter from your employer, whatever the case may be, that can basically convey over to the seller that you do have the financial capacity to actually complete the transaction. The next thing is a cover letter. I know a lot of buyers like to roll their eyes and be like, oh God, do I really have to do this? Yeah, it's super important. It doesn't cost anything, and quite honestly, I won't even submit an offer these days without a cover letter. But look, it's a real simple format, 2 paragraphs. First paragraph is introducing you to the seller. Second paragraph just lets them know what you love about the house. Crucial component to the cover letter, though, is you have to include a picture. By including that picture and having the cover letter, what it really does is goes a long way in actually making you a person instead of just a number on the contract. That absolutely matters on the other side, because it's kind of an emotional process on both sides. What I like to do, though, is I like to take things to the next level and offer my clients a little bit more value. So what I offer them is an actual video introduction. What I'll do is shoot a small video, send it over to the seller, and what that really does is it helps convey through facial expressions and tonality, really helps to emphasize the level of commitment and kind of the passion about why someone really wants a home. And really, I've had it absolutely make a huge difference in getting offers accepted. The last thing is negotiating face-to-face. This is something that it really kind of sets me apart from other agents out there. Most people actually, I don't know anybody who really negotiates face-to-face anymore, but I absolutely try and actively try and negotiate every deal I have face-to-face. It makes a huge difference. If I can get the seller and the buyer together at the same time, the seller is able to see that the buyer's super serious. They're there to put the deal together, and I know when the seller signed the listing agreement, they knew what they wanted to net, and the buyer knows what they want to pay. So typically, going back and forth 30-40 minutes or so, we're typically able to get to a happy number, and it ends in hugs and everything, and it's usually a really good experience. But if you'd like to know more about sitting down for a strategy session and what we can actually learn to use the contract and several other things that I didn't mention here today, be more than happy to schedule that time with you. Give me a call at 619-339-0955 or shoot me an email. Also, too, go ahead and leave any comments or questions down below. More than happy to answer any questions that you have, okay? Thanks so much for watching, and remember, who you trust to negotiate for you absolutely matters.